and starting to lactate in episode 3 to him being attacked by the baby tree and literally giving birth in episode 9. But probably the clearest place that we see it is in episode 4, Cage, where Salad Fingers is literally followed around by an embryo. And that's no exaggeration. Just look at this thing. The large folded over forehead, the veins visible under the skin. It looks exactly like a baby in the womb. It even makes baby noises throughout the episode. But the giveaway here is in the eyes. Salad Fingers may be abstract in its art style, but it's not sloppy with its imagery. Pay careful attention to the eyes of the characters who appear throughout the series. The living characters, like Salad Fingers, Auntie Bainbridge, Varsity Jacket Kid, and Milford Cubicle prior to his death, all have normal-looking eyes. The puppets all have button-like eyes. And this guy is the only one to have misshapen black dots, just like the eyes of a developing embryo. I mean, just compare the two. Look at an embryo, look at this character. They are one and the same. But what does it all mean? Well, in Cage, we see Salad clearly disturbed by this thing following him around. He starts the episode eager to find France because, as he says,
I've always wanted to go there.
But once he realizes he's being chased by the embryo, he immediately puts off his goal for another day, returning home to hide. And it's not like this thing is menacing. Quite the contrary, he's actually incredibly friendly, with hearts appearing around it when it speaks to Salad Fingers and proposing to him with a ring. Sure, it also lures him out of the house with a grubby tap, leading him to a bear trap and locking him into that titular cage. But hey, it was for love. I swear, I did it all for love. The episode ends with Salad disappearing, flying away on a tap, once again wearing his beret to find France, while the embryo sits there and cries. It's a bizarre sequence, but also one that seems pretty literal. Between this and the tree, it's the second time that we see Salad Fingers actively walking away from babies looking for affection. In fact, the presence of the baby prevents Salad Fingers from pursuing his dream of finding France and literally traps him, which shows how Salad's psyche views having kids. It's a metaphor that continues in episode 9, where having baby Yvonne starts as a happy moment, but then quickly turns sour as the baby doesn't listen to him and instead slowly starts to kill him, to the point that the enfeebled Salad Fingers is stuck in a wheelchair and decides to give her away.